This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rating, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
Can't do it.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
Yeah.
Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Yeah.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Oh. 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 Let me turn the game down a little bit. Hey guys, eat the. Hey, it's me, Boston. Boston, PC and why do I keep saying that? PC and console. Today we're doing Stanley Parable. We're gonna try to do all the endings. I know most of them.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Normal ones first.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which one should I open? Which one should I go on? Okay. I want you to just say it at your monitor right now, and I'm gonna try to guess what you said. Okay, ready? Okay, say it now. Okay, chose this one, right?
This was not the
Okay.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep. I love it. Oh.
Yes, truly
Oh,
a room
so
worth
nice.
admiring.
Oh
It had
my
really
God,
been
I
worth
love
the
that
detour
sense.
after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in. Oh my gosh. It looks amazing. Cup.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yep.
A room so utterly captivating that even though
Cup.
all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
Oh,
here
wait.
you sit
Oh,
looking
my
at these
coworkers.
chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But
My
eager
coworkers.
to get back to
Find my
business,
coworkers.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door on the left. sure did. I sure did.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey. It's mean.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story is... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Show me something
beautiful. Let me
beautiful.
prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, you got one chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door, got it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
What?
Stanley walked through the red door.
I walked through the red door. I got it.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, red door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay. What?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
But-
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
can I go
Is this
back,
what you had wanted?
please?
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
Ding.
Because I
Ding
did.
over there.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of
game.
yours. What would have
game.
made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I want to see a gun
Tell you
in my
what.
hand.
Let me take a
First-person
stab
shooter.
in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a
Ceiling
spin.
light. No. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
It's okay, I'll give you 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
You sound weird.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with
Oh my
this
God.
one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Stanley Parable. Worldwide leaderboard. Oh my god. Oh my god, where am I? No. 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 Scroll. Okay, good. No. 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 Hey, go too fast. What? You could have been in there. You know, maybe I just won't play your game. Maybe I won't play your game. You know, I am recording this, but I can just press the stop button right now. Friends list and that sounds about right. I'm gonna give you another shot.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to
3.
keep walking through
Okay,
doors?
no.
Again, honest answers, please.
It did not. Maybe
Hey,
it's
I nearly
bad.
forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh,
and
boy.
now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Is it a Metroid
Perfect.
game?
Let me boot it
I
up.
love Metroid. Oh. Loading. It's loading.
In this game,
Oh,
the
it's a
baby
baby.
crawls left towards danger.
Oh.
You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
So
It's a very
ugly.
meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world
What?
will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
What do I do? What do I do? Button. 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 The button. Why are you crying? Button. Ha. I'm gonna let you die a bit. Ha. Saved your life. Saved your life. Let's walk together.
You heartless bastard.
Hey!
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing.
Well,
your input was
what am I
extremely
gonna do
valuable.
now?
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Oh my God,
Just
yeah.
to ease the pain.
Yeah, Metroid.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Call of Duty.
Yes. This
get
seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Play anything you give me. Oh.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Well,
At last, the one thing
I
you've
don't record
always
Minecraft
desired.
on this
A
channel.
game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
I guess this is
Will
enough.
it ever be enough?
Yeah.
Well, I'll
it'll
say
be
this.
enough.
I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic
Ooh, can we go
purpose.
over that mountain?
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Can't jump. What? Oh my God, can I help you with
This
that?
will go
I can
here.
make it better.
No,
Oh.
here. And then...
Oh,
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
God.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art
better than
and
that
feel
other game
ashamed
I
at your
played.
own inadequacy.
That Stanley Parable thing.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Really? Me? Really? Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
Yes.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Ah, yes, of
Diamond
course.
everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay, let's go mining. Where are we gonna mine?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant.
I
This
can't
won't
see.
do at all. 1 out of 5.
I can't see. I hear
Even the
spiders.
diamonds couldn't
They're
save
gonna
this
kill
one.
me.
Okay, new game.
Put a light. Oh. New game. Okay, what are we gonna play now? Are we gonna finally play Metroid? You gonna play Metroid? Loading screen? Will you tell me? Loading screen. Loading screen. Oh my God, what is it doing? Oh my God, no, computer. What? Oh God, what is going on here? Oh God.
Yes!
Lagging
I don't
a bit.
even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it
I
any
think
better
my
myself.
computer's glitching. It's not gonna stop
What
me
is this
from finishing
game even
episode.
supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I believe this is Portal. Oh God, the lag. My computer's doing something weird, but I will finish this.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
My forte. Computer, you won't stop me from finishing this.
Genius.
I know, I am genius.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Okay.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser.
No. Computer, don't quit now. You can't quit now. Oh my. It's just like the Half-Life demo. Come on, computer, you can survive for a little more. You can survive for just a little more. Come on. You can do it. Or maybe that window. I'm gonna go out. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own stories, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh,
The
yes.
confusion.
Yes, I'll be back. There's
You know,
no
it sounds
other way.
familiar.
Once
Maybe you'll
this
find out in the
ends,
next
after it all
episode.
comes to a